We are hiking today at a local nature preserve near us, which I'm not telling you the name of because
fast down this hill.
It's downhill. But I'm not going to share the name of it because it is very close to where we live, and
you don't want a ton of people coming here and fucking it up.
Yeah, and really too, it's just close to where we live, so we kind of like to have some.
Where we are.
Yeah, exactly. But there are a lot of nature preserves all over the United States. Please look for one near you if you want to do hiking. This one was originally in private hands, and the family was really wonderful because they decided it needed to be protected, and they protected it a long time ago. And even locally, not a lot of people know about this. Though we did see some people coming out from a morning hike this morning, so it's really cool. But it's very different looking now from last week when we hiked. Everything is greening up.
I don't see as many trilliums as we've seen in previous years. I see some of the leaves.
Be a week early. Here's May apples.
Across
there's some.
Yeah.
You can see the white starting to poke up. They're not completely
I don't know if the
yet.
GoPro's going to catch it, but there are trilliums
do this again
next weekend. Yeah, to really get the trilliums in bloom. And that's why I'm not sharing where this is, because it's very close to my house. And the really cool thing, my fellow people who love ferns, look at the fiddleheads. Look at them. They're adorable.
Baby ferns.
Baby ferns.
Baby ferns everywhere.
Close up of Mayapple.
Well, some of them are open, Char, for the trillium things.
Yeah, we may have to come next week again.
We've got our tournament Saturday, but that's only at 1, so we can still go out in the morning.
Or Sunday.
Yeah,
Let's see what the
Sunday,
weather's like.
depending on the weather.
Weather permitting. This particular trail is not a good trail to do. I don't know if the GoPro is catching it. This is very steep. It is considered a difficult trail, so.
Yeah, the fun part's coming back up.
The stream is running so nicely.
Oh, listen to the sound of it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a trillium right there facing that way.
Of course it's facing that way. I can get like, yeah. That is a trillium right there with the purpley red flower.
They're also white. So
Yeah.
you see white ones.
White ones, red ones. Now that might be a white one. I think they start out kind of purple.
But I see a ton of the leaves around here, so I think we're just a week early.
Yeah. But that's okay. This is, like I said, close to where we live. On the hillside across, right. I'm trying to dead center this in the GoPro thing, but it's hard to see with the tiny screen, but hopefully I've got it.
There's another patch as we walk down here, another 20 feet, there's another one across.
So let me get around this tree.
Try not to fall.
Yeah, start walking down this way.
I'm so paranoid of like tripping and falling now that I have this fancy ass camera.
Oh, nice. Okay, let me just take a second.
My beloved.
Trying to get a good angle on the teeny tiny waterfall here. Of course, I've got the GoPro on like a wide angle, so.
Oh, that's such a cute waterfall.
But let's just enjoy the sound for a sec. Oh, look at all the trilliums above the...
Yeah.
That is cool.
Like, that is such a cliff to be growing on.
Yeah. Trilliums are, I believe, native to all of North America. I will put the text in below if I'm wrong about that.
They're at least native to PA.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all of North America, at least the Northeast, but I will double check that and correct myself if I'm wrong when I edit this video. Native plant. They like to grow in wet conditions.
AKA the
waterfall.
entirety of where we live.
Yeah, and they tend to grow on steep hillsides because they like the shade. We have some trilliums in our yard that we put in a very wet section of our yard. So, but usually you see them on slopes near water. So usually there will be a small stream, something like that in the vicinity. So let me start going this way a little bit more. He can catch up. Because I probably won't do video coming back up this way so that I can take some pictures myself.
And also so you can focus on not falling on your face.
Exactly. I'm very good at just putting the GoPro in my hand and not looking at it and actually looking where I'm going. So you can see how steep this is. There's the little waterfall. The waterfall
Oh, there's
looks
a trillium
really
by the trail
nice.
up ahead.
Oh, nice. I can get another sort of... Oh, yeah, there's one here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one.
He's a little guy.
Little dude. Oh, there's another one there.
There's one down here. Looks in a little better condition. Oh, I love the sound of the waterfall right here. Here's a good image of a trillium. I don't know what the focal range for this GoPro is, so hopefully this is in focus.
Oh, look at the waterfall, dude.
Oh, the waterfall's looking nice. Last time we hiked here, it had been after a fairly heavy rain, and it was dangerous to come down here because there was mud everywhere. But you can still see we're getting runoff.
God, this trail always feels like risky maneuvers with how steep it is.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, if you fall on your butt.
I could just stay here all day. Okay. We'll go a little further. So this brings us down, obviously that waterfall leads down to a stream.
Did I forget my hiking stick in the car? I just realized.
Oh, that's okay.
That's why I'm struggling so much.
Put your arms out and balance like you're on a tightrope.
Look at the
And we come back up
trilliums,
this
dude.
way.
Look at all of them.
Yeah, lots of trilliums along here. It's really lovely.
Crunchy sticks.
It's always a surprise that some of these sticks are so dried when everything else is muddy mess. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here because this is a good image to end on. Plus, it's kind of muddy down that way, and I don't want the GoPro in one hand when I'm trying to pay attention to where I'm walking. So hopefully I'll have a little more video for you. We'll see what's down here by the stream. All right, so we are now at the bottom of where that waterfall and that trail leads us down to. It's a beautiful little creek. I believe it's called Bluedale Creek. I'm not 100% positive, but
Okay, in a second I've got all trails running.
isn't this pretty? Or this goes
Bluebell
to
Run.
Bluebell Run. I think it goes into Bluedale Creek eventually. Yeah. Okay, I am going to put the GoPro down for a minute, so let me put this down here if everyone could just be quiet for a little bit. Enjoy a minute or two of some beautiful sounds of the stream and the angry blue jays. There we go. That's a good angle. Enjoy. Well, I hope you had fun.
I don't know if we showed up in the image at all, but we walked down the stream a little bit. I don't know if the rest of them are in the shot. I have no idea. So, I hope you enjoyed this little hike with us, and have a great day. There goes that.